Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Wake up and smell the ashes.
There seems to be some rumors lately about the Half-Life 3 coming out soon, though they have been circulating for about 20 years, but it's a good time to delve into the Half-Life universe and make cocktails inspired by its characters. Other cocktails inspired by movies, TV shows, books and video games are here in the playlist. Half-Life is a groundbreaking first-person shooter series developed by Valve, beginning with the original game in 1998, where players assume the role of Gordon Freeman, a scientist fighting to survive after a disastrous experiment unleashes alien creatures into the Black Mesa facility. Praised for its immersive storytelling and lack of cutscenes, it set a new standard for narrative in games. The series continued with expansions like Opposing Force and Blue Shift, offering different viewpoints of the same events. In 2004, Half-Life 2 expanded the universe with advanced physics and a dystopian world ruled by an alien force called the Combine, further cementing the franchise's legendary status. There's also Half-Life Alyx, but more on that later. So let's make a couple of cocktails, the first of which is of course inspired by Gordon Freeman himself, a silent physicist turned revolutionary armed with intellect, a crowbar and zero patience for oppression. And for this namesake cocktail I decided to make something strong, complex and quietly brilliant, just like the man who never speaks but always gets the job done. The cocktail is made in a mixing glass, to which I'm gonna add Irish whiskey. You can use rye, you can use bourbon, I prefer Irish. 2 ounces, 60 ml. Amaro, to give our cocktail a subtle complexity. Half an ounce, 15 ml. A little bit of maple syrup, about 7 ml, quarter ounce. And Peychaud's bitters, 2 dashes. Stir a little and check for balance. Balance found. Fill the mixing glass with ice and stir to chill and dilute. Put a big ice ball to the old-fashioned glass and strain the cocktail. A little bit of orange peel for garnish. Express the essential oils and garnish with it. Let's try it. Ooh, it is very good. It's like an old-fashioned kind of cocktail with Amaro. Everything is in balance. It is strong. It is nice. Something like a Sazerac or something classic. I don't know Gordon Freeman in person, but I'm sure he would love it. It's a good combination of strongness and sweetness, and bitterness also. No acidity, but the orange peel gave it a citrusy, refreshing aroma, so I guess it counts. Definitely recommend it. 10 out of 1. The Vortigaunts are a race of once slaves and now resistance, with an advanced culture, including poetry and music, and they're also able to generate electricity without the use of any artificial devices. That's why the Vortigaunt cocktail I'm going to make right now is green, herbal and a little otherworldly. The cocktail is shaken, and to the shaker I'm gonna add dry gin for an herbal base. I'm using this one. 1 ounce, 30 ml. Melon liqueur, Midori or other, it's green for Vortigaunt energy, 1 ounce, 30 ml. Freshly squeezed lemon juice, half an ounce, 15 ml. And elderflower liqueur, Saint Germain or other, also half an ounce, 15 ml. One of these days I'm gonna make my own Saint Germain at home. Hit like and comment if you want to see that. It's almost a sour, so we need an egg white. If you're afraid of raw eggs, just don't use it. And either make a dry shake without ice or use something like a foamer to foam it up. Fill the shaker with ice and shake it vigorously, dedicating the shake to this comment. Optionally spray your coupe glass with a little bit of Islay whiskey and fine strain the cocktail. Garnish with a lemon peel. And that's it. It's good. It's not too sour, but it's in balance. It's sweet and sour. And I like mostly that it doesn't taste like Islay whiskey. I don't like Scotch, the Islay Scotches especially, but it has the aroma, but not the taste. It's a good one. try it. And it's not too sour, which is not surprising because I've added just half an ounce, 15 ml of lemon juice, not the usual 1 ounce. But it's better, it's good. I like it. Not too green though, but nice overall. The Combine is a powerful interdimensional empire that conquered Earth during the 7-hour war, comprised of a variety of both allied and enslaved species. They rule Earth with mechanical precision and emotionless cruelty, so this icy blue drink is beautiful, bitter and soulless, just like the regime it represents. The cocktail is shaken, and to the shaker I'm gonna add white rum, Cuban this time, but I would prefer something like Nicaraguan. 1.5 ounce, 45 ml. Lemon juice, 1 ounce, 30 ml. Simple syrup, 1 part water, 1 part sugar, and this super high-tech vessel. Half an ounce, 15 ml. Fill the shaker with ice and shake it vigorously, dedicating the shake to this comment. Fill an unusual highball glass with ice and fine strain the cocktail. Top up with tonic. This is Japanese, I guess, nunchi. Optionally add a little bit of edible glitter, in my case golden, but you can use silver. Stir a little. And a touch of blue curacao liqueur, just for the color. Stir a little to wake up the shimmer. And it's time to taste it. As you probably guessed, it's just the electric lemonade, which I've made several times on this channel, but with shimmer, also known as glitter. Yeah, it's sweet, sour, mostly sour, and tonic gives it another dimension, but I wouldn't use Cuban rum if I could rewind back time, because I'm not a fan, but the damage is done. Use something like Nicaraguan, Flor de Caña, Barceló or something like that. Sector C is one of 7 main sectors in the Black Mesa research facility. It has an anomalous materials laboratory, which is the workplace of Gordon Freeman. It houses the anti-mess spectrometer, a large machine used by the scientists to analyze materials, which is also the source of the Black Mesa incident. The cocktail is also shaken, and it is vodka based, because vodka is clean, neutral, emotionless, like the lab environment. 2 ounces, 60 ml. And now things will get a little bit weirder. Dry sherry. I'm using Fino, you can use Manzanilla. 3/4 ounce, 22 ml. Honey syrup, 3:1, 7 ml or 1/4 ounce. Orange bitters, 2 dashes. And the most optional ingredient of this cocktail is saline solution. 20 grams salt to 80 milliliters of water. It's 20% saline solution. 1 drop. I don't think it's gonna matter that much, but why not add it? Fill the shaker with ice. And shake it with a smile, vigorously, dedicating the shake to this comment. Spray our Nicanor glass with scotch, Islay scotch, and fine strain the cocktail. And garnish with an orange peel. Smoky. Smoky! It's a pretty unusual cocktail. I like that it doesn't taste, just like the last time. No Islay scotch in the taste. It's strong, but it's pretty balanced. I'd say it's a good one. Maybe it needs a little bit of acidity. Somehow it lacks something. But overall, it sounds much worse than it is. It's a balance. It's not salty, as you could think, because 1 drop didn't add much salt. And it's pretty balanced. Just the вот, короче, не хватает, блять, нихуя тут лимончика. A little bit of lemon would be nice, is what I'm saying. And now it's time for Alyx, Vance, an important character in Half-Life 2 and its episodes, and the titular protagonist in Half-Life Alyx. A young woman in her mid-20s, she is a prominent figure in the resistance campaign against the rule of the Combine, and her fiery tequila cocktail is bold, passionate and impossible to ignore, just like Alyx herself. Shaken, not stirred. To be honest, I've never played Half-Life Alyx, because I don't have the VR devices needed to do that, and also I'm not a big gamer. I haven't played any Half-Life games either. Okay, the first one. So I can't say much about the game, but I can make a cocktail. And that's what we're here for today. And to the shaker I'm gonna add Reposado tequila, 1.5 ounce 45 ml, freshly squeezed lime juice, half an ounce 15 ml, passion fruit syrup, half an ounce 15 ml, chili syrup, which is just a regular simple syrup with a little chili inside. Just pour hot syrup on chili and that's it. Not too much because it's pretty hot. A quarter ounce 7 ml. Fill the shaker with ice and shake it vigorously, dedicating the shake to this comment. Fill the small rocks glass with ice and fine strain the cocktail. And garnish with a chili pepper. Let's taste this one. Ooh, unusual combo of passion fruit and chili. -1 chili, just passion fruit. I can't say that tequila adds a lot. Maybe we should have used white tequila, just regular blanco, because it's more prominent in the taste department. But overall, it's a good cocktail. It's kinda like a margarita, but not as sour and much more nuanced, I'd say. Because margarita is, let's be honest, just a sour with tequila. Try this one, I recommend it. Not 10 out of 1, but I guess 8 out of 10. That's it for today, my friends. Thanks for watching. I love you all. I know you all by your name. Peter. If you want me to make something out of other movies, games, books, series, just let me know in the comments. Also, you can check out the recipes in text form on my website, thedrcork.com. Link is down below. If you want to support my channel, become a patron or join the YouTube membership to become a member of the Nothing Club, where you get nothing and I get your money. Drink responsibly, and as always, Dosvidos. Счастья и здоровья.